Around 40 children drowned on a short farm ferry that was never meant to hold them. More than 80 farmers, hired laborers, traders, and children were crammed onto a wooden canoe built for 20 to 30. At least 50 are dead, turning a daily water commute into one of Nigeria's deadliest inland losses this year. How did a routine 08 o'clock farm crossing collapse so completely? How many are still uncounted, and will anything change on the water that villages still have to cross? That number is the anchor. More than 80 were aboard when the hull went over. At least 50 bodies have been pulled from the water and prepared for burial. Around 40 of the dead in the first recovery were children, most between 10 and 15, working as farm laborers or going with parents to the fields. The run is short in routine. The canoe left Gorau town in Goronyo local government area, Sokoto State in the northwest, to cross the Goronyo River waterway of the Sokoto-Rima system toward rice farms at Birjingo near the Goronyo Dam. It left shortly after 08 Hoda to 08:30 and capsized minutes later. The name is recorded only generically as a river or waterway near Gorau. No separate formal river name beyond the Goronyo linkage has been confirmed. The channel was flooded and unstable in rainy season high water. A slight wind was enough to destabilize the overloaded hull. One account describes a leak developing right after departure. The passengers had reportedly ignored warnings against overcrowding, piled beyond capacity, with some similar crossings also loading motorcycles and goods. No life jackets or flotation devices were in use. The math shows why the toll keeps moving. An early accounting summed 46 dead plus 7 rescued plus 24 missing to 77. Later counts lifted rescued to 11 and then to 15 or 16. Later recovery lifted dead to 52 and then 56. The missing figure has not been reconciled because some initially listed as missing have since been recovered as dead. The number injured has not been detailed. The focus has been on drownings and near-drowning rescues. Women are among the dead, including a pregnant woman and a mother with a baby. One household lost 11 members. A village and community head was aboard and was among those rescued in some accounts. Bodies were taken to the community mosque in Gorau, wrapped in mats and traditional cloths, and buried quickly as families identified them. Local divers and residents pulled survivors and bodies from the water before the formal teams arrived. The search ran through 21 and 26 of August. Sokoto State Police, the National Inland Waterways Authority Area Management, the National Emergency Management Agency team deployed under its Director General, with the Sokoto Operations Lead and the State Emergency Management Agency coordinated recovery, family identification and contact with bereaved households. Insecurity from banditry around Goronyo has forced heavier reliance on water routes and, with poor roads, left no practical alternative to the crossing. The Goronyo loss sits inside a national pattern that has not bent. Compiled media and agency counts put about 253 to more than 300 dead in 2023 and about 231 to 326 in 2024. Partial tallies for 2025 diverge at about 92 from January to August in one count and about 146 from January to October in another. Compilations put about 857 deaths from 2023 to October 2025 and about 972 from 2022 to 2025, averaging more than one fatal incident every 3 weeks or more than 26 deaths per month. At least 235 deaths came in 10 major accidents from January 2025 to July 2026 across 8 states. Niger and Kwara have borne the largest single events, including the 2023 Kwara wedding-related loss of more than 100 and the Niger Gibajibo losses. Lagos has cut incidents through stricter enforcement. The same Goronyo area saw a capsizing in August 2025 near Kojio tied to a market crossing with dozens feared. The drivers repeat: chronic overloading, near total absence of life jackets, unseaworthy wooden hulls, weak enforcement of inspection and safety rules, seasonal flooding, and travel at night or in bad weather, with operator training gaps and under-resourced regulation. The accounting is still open. The formal cause finding beyond overloading and weather has not been issued. The exact river naming and coordinates have not been fixed beyond the Goronyo waterway linkage, and no comprehensive final federal casualty confirmation or new national safety enforcement announcement beyond the recovery deployment had been detailed as of 22nd August. While family identification continued, villages that depend on the Gorau to Birjingo ferry still face the same flooded waterway with the same overloaded wooden canoes. Like and follow for more stories that matter.